Okay, I call the Council on Aging Board meeting to order on September 11th at 12:32. Okay, we'll need a roll call vote for attendance, please.
Jack,
Here.
Carol Laughlin,
Here.
Elaine,
Here.
Carol Smith,
Here.
Harriet,
Here.
Paula,
Here.
Harvey,
Here.
Donna Foisey, here.
Okay. Seeing none, we'll skip public participation. Everybody received minutes from August 14th.
Yep.
Yep.
Any changes or corrections? Okay, I need a motion to accept August minutes.
You need a motion.
Seconded. Okay, any further discussion? Need a roll call vote for acceptance?
Jack,
Yeah.
Carol Laughlin.
Yes.
Carol Smith,
Yes.
Paula,
Yes.
Harvey,
Yes.
Donna, yes.
Okay, accepted unanimously. Moving on to new business. Flu clinic.
Blue Clinic, you can share right here, is October 5th from 9 to 12. Same thing we've been doing for 10 years. People are signing up. There is paperwork to fill out. Filling out the paperwork in advance definitely helps move things that day smoothly. I did not do any COVID clinics yet. They haven't released the new COVID vaccine. And I don't know how many clinics they're doing. Like, people have been going just to the pharmacies because of storage and everything. I think it's easier for pharmacies to have people just come in, rather than do a clinic, but we'll see how that goes and what people are asking for.
Great. Halloween party?
So the Halloween party will be October 31st. It's a Tuesday. The Arbors might be doing an ice cream social. They're supposed to get back to me about that. It'll be dress up, win a prize, have the regular lunch and some snacks. And we'll do that.
Okay. Chili Day, October 25th.
Do you know about this, Carol?
No.
Okay. So the Friends group asked if they could do a lunch to raise some money. So they were going to make chili and bring it in and have a lunch, and they wanted to do it on October 25th. I don't think you need to vote on it. It's more
Right,
just
right.
being aware of it. They talked about it at their last meeting. That's the date they gave me. That date could change.
What day of the week is the 25th? Wednesday.
A Wednesday?
Okay.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yep. And it would be at our regular time to eat. We would still do grab and go lunch for people who, wanted to still do grab and go and not come in. And then we'll just have the chili day and they'll make it all.
How are they raising money for it?
Westfield.
I think they'll charge the $3 a person.
Okay.
So what?
Yeah, I think I just read the
Westfield
Westfield
just-
Senior Center did this.
Yep.
Through the police, was it the police?
Yeah.
Chili Day, how much was that?
It'll be either $3 or $4. They were deciding on a price,
Okay,
but really it's donation, whatever
Yeah,
you
it's
want to
a
give to the Friends group.
Yeah.
It's
for the Friends.
yeah.
Good.
And
Grant ideas.
do you want me to move on?
Please, any grand ideas for?
So does anyone have any, the cultural council grants are due usually the middle of October. I have one for a comedian. I thought that would be kind of neat to have that come in.
Yeah.
We did the laughter workshop twice, but this is like a comedian.
I need to laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
something different. I didn't know if you had any other ideas or suggestions. The pastel painting went over really well, so I could certainly have him apply for a grant again. But I didn't know if you guys had wanted anything else specifically.
What was the group that came and they did different little skits?
Oh, yes.
The group that was just here,
No.
No, it was probably last year, but It seems
Well, I
like a
think it
while
was
ago.
from Westfield.
Yeah, they were like,
Oh, yeah.
The Westfield drama that, you know, they read the scripts, you know, they didn't have to learn anything, but they did a couple of different ones.
It wasn't this past year, was it?
Yeah,
With Steve
it was
Henderson?
Yeah.
Steve
Oh, is it this year?
Henderson, when they did the town hall?
yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
the one.
Yeah, so there is, some interest in maybe having them come do some drama classes and apply for that. I got a couple of requests for that and he was interested in doing that. And then at the end, there would be something like that. So you guys want me to try that one again and have them come do, cause they'll come and do a different presentation rather than
I
the
think
town
that-
hall. They had a couple other
I
ones.
think it was
That
enjoyable.
That was good one. That was a
Yeah.
good
A
one.
few people actually
Yeah,
attended.
Yes, I was,
You know,
yes, I was surprised.
chairs.
I was pleasantly surprised about how
yeah.
many people were here for that.
They're a drama club from the Westfield.
They're not.
scene?
Steve Henderson just gets a bunch of people together from the area. They don't have to be from
Oh.
Westfield.
Okay.
It's like just a group that he runs and he does a skit and the cast changes, you know, a lot and, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. So we were going to do an additional grant starting in August. The cultural council had some extra money and it just never came to fruition. Like they were trying to figure out how that would work and how they would vote on it. So, I could ask about that and getting them to come back and do another show. And we also have our own money too, that if we don't get cultural council grants, we can have people coming. Anything else?
Hello.
No?
Okay.
Okay, moving on to the Christmas party already?
So believe it or not, like by the time we meet in October, it'll be Christmas time. And when we had the Southwick, the senior sizzler, we had the Rattle Tones here. And I got a lot of requests to have them come back.
You know, I can't believe you said that, because I was gonna mention the Rattle Tones to you.
Yeah,
Because they're from our church.
they're wonderful
Yeah.
and people loved them. They were very loud for indoors, but they managed it like because they were supposed to obviously be outside at the beach and because of the weather, we moved inside. But I had multiple seniors come up to me and ask to have them come back again and maybe for our Christmas party. We usually do have the band. We ask the band to come from, or the chorus come from the high school, but we have done that and they just came to our volunteer luncheon,
yeah.
which I thought was sweet, actually, to have them here for that. So I didn't know how you guys felt, what you were thinking. They are expensive. They're about $400 or $500. I did talk them down a couple $100 to come to the beach. So it was $400 for them to come. I don't know how much they would charge for the Christmas party, but something
Is there
different.
a
I don't-
date set for the Christmas?
The
party?
Christmas party is usually, which that was the other thing, is usually the second Wednesday in December. So we could do it on the 13th. It's usually Wednesday. We've just always done it on a Wednesday, middle of the week.
Yeah.
I mean, we could theoretically do it on the 20th. It's a little closer to Christmas, but that might be, people do things.
Right.
They do their own
Right.
family luncheons, they
Right.
do their own thing.
And I would assume you gotta get the Rattle Tones in there and find out what they're. available.
Yeah,
Right.
yep.
Yeah, why don't you check into that? I think that's a good idea.
That's why I wanted to bring it up
Yeah.
now and not wait until October,
Right.
because, Jack, I'm just gonna write this on here.
They play a lot at the car shows.
Yep.
Oh, over at
At the
the
church.
The
Really?
church.
Yeah, Miles was very interested when I had said something about Christmas. He said that they would love to do that, so, I thought it would be something different.
Yeah.
We could even change it up, the seating and how we do things. I mean, we can always reorganize.
So if we're starting to consider the Christmas party, we should start thinking about going out and getting donations.
Yes, we should. Chairperson of that committee.
You're so eager.
Yeah, well, what I do at the end of the year, I already have it all ready
Yeah.
for next year. All I have to do is print out the
The thing.
letters and I have the
Yeah,
envelopes
yeah,
already.
Cause the
for you
letters are
guys.
what help.
Yeah,
So we wouldn't know yet how much it was a plate yet. For Christmas.
Oh, for the cost of the.
No,
Christmas
it's usually, they keep it, they try, and do we want Tuckers again?
They've done a great job for
They
us.
have.
I agree, but I don't like to make those decisions. I like to leave it up to you guys.
It's not broke, don't fix it, right?
They
Yeah.
do, and they give us a really good deal.
Yeah.
They,
I
and
like
they
having
actually
things to
help-
with people in town.
yeah,
Yeah,
and they
I
bring
agree.
us, they,
Yep.
they bring it to us and don't even charge us for that piece of it, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, even if you wanted, like the dessert, we could even maybe get volunteers to make stuff for dessert, have a dessert table. Just
We
thinking,
could,
even if someone wanted to, like, go to Costco and buy a big pie and donate it, or something like that, you know, pumpkin pie. Just thinking,
yeah. That's up to you guys, however you wanna do it. Well, we have enough. We usually have 100 people here,
Yeah,
so
Yeah.
it's a lot of desserts.
a lot of volunteers.
It's a lot of volunteers to ask to make desserts with not knowing what's gonna,
Yeah.
you could always have it in addition to doing
True,
that.
there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could always have it and they could take it home, you know, if they was like cookies, Christmas cookies,
Yeah, we can talk about that more.
Yeah.
Okay.
like a little gift to take home.
Yeah, they like to take everything home, meal and all.
I know they do.
Okay, so I'll look into the rattle tones.
Okay.
I'll see when maybe they're available that week,
Right.
maybe not be stuck on that Wednesday.
Yeah.
See if there's a day that works better for them and then reach out to Tuckers
Yeah,
to see.
that's what you really have to do.
Yeah, cause Tuckers is pretty flexible, especially cause it's not the week of Christmas. I think she likes it that we do it a little early too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just doesn't seem right that we're talking about Christmas already.
I know.
It doesn't seem right that we're back here again. It seems like we just did this last week.
I know, I know, I know.
Anything else, or is, for now, that's good with the Christmas party, and we'll discuss it
Mhm.
again?
I would like to make a proposal on a
Okay.
new business. And it's been bugging me since the whole
Okay.
down, but I wasn't,
Could you just hold that thought? We'll do the update, and then that's
Oh,
when
okay.
you do new
Okay.
stuff right before old
oh,
business.
right,
So update on classes, brown bag, dining room, finances. Classes start,
Today,
oh, today?
yep,
Oh,
Mhm.
so,
classes started today. We have, our usual classes with aerobics being added, so aerobics starts again tomorrow. And then she'll add the Friday class in October. Zumba's not coming back till October, cause apparently her students convinced her to stay outside as long as possible. Which is okay, obviously. So that's classes. We kept the price to $2. I did increase the payment to the instructors to $60 a class instead of $50 a class. There was room in the grant and, classes, cause we take it out of 3 places. So the town, the formula grant, and our classes account that we've had some money in. They have not received a raise since before I started working here 10 years ago.
oh,
They're very nice people. They're not doing it for
right.
the money. There have been different instructors who have asked for increases, and I always said, no, everyone gets paid the same. I can't afford to do it to everyone. This year, I really took a close look at our budget, and how much it is, given the holidays and that kind of stuff, and we were able to do it, so they all got letters telling them that, and I am asking that each class have at least 7 participants. Otherwise, we would relook at that particular class. I hate to do that, because if there's 5 people who really love it, I don't wanna not do it, and as long as we have other classes that have 20 or 25 people in them, it all balances out at the end of the day. Cause how I figure it out is by 7 people in each class. Which is really only $14 coming in for that class. So the other grant and the line item from the town really helps to supplement that.
Any interest in TAP?
There has not been any interest in TAP. 2 people have asked for cornhole. Not yet, but it's just starting in
Okay.
September, so,
Okay,
you know,
so,
we'll
yep.
just, it's in the newsletter, I'll put it
Right.
in again. People were away, maybe they didn't read the September newsletter coming in August. So, we'll just keep it out there. I
Okay.
mean, I have Danny's number.
Yep.
We'll see if anybody is interested. And that's kind of that.
Okay, brown bag?
I wasn't here the last one, but, it's going, it's smaller, way smaller than we've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
And we have people showing up now. We're supposed to come in at 11 and the
There's
bags are ready. So at 12, when they are 11:30 or 12, what do they come at?
11:30 to 12, yeah,
30 to 12, bags are already ready to go.
yeah.
Because they're coming in before 11, and it just only takes like
Yeah.
15 minutes to bag everything, because there's not a lot of food anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're really trying to get the volunteers to come in at
Late.
11.
Yeah.
But it's hard to do that when they've been coming in at 10
And-
for
Yeah.
20 years.
Yeah.
Old habits die
Yes,
hard.
it
Yeah.
really is.
Dining room?
The dining room as well, Denise is out. She is out until at least the 18th on medical. I started rearranging some things. I'm actually have under dining room an ask for you guys. So do you know, guys know where the big whiteboard is that we write on?
Yep.
Where the Meals on Wheels is done?
Yeah.
So Harvey knows this. So I wanted to put cabinets there with a countertop on top instead of having all those coolers just stacked up. I like it when people come in and things are neat and organized and clean. And if I got cabinets to put under there, I could hide the coolers until they need them, right?
Yeah.
Cause they don't need them all the time. Sometimes there's 7 or 8 coolers just stacked up under there. So they would still be there. I'm not taking them away,
Right.
just
You have to
hiding them
Open the
in a
cabinet.
cabinet.
You also
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
the ability to use the top of the
Okay.
cabinets for other.
Yes,
areas.
and then get a countertop. So I went to Kitchens of Distinction over the weekend. And to get a laminate countertop that's 10 feet by 3 feet, so it would be a little wider. And then 10 feet long is $600. To me, the cabinets are too expensive. I would see if I could get them at Home Depot
That's-
unfinished.
What about that? Is it better budget cabinets or?
What about
Yeah, but-
IKEA?
Yeah, but so Home Depot has unfinished, like a sink
Hmm.
base. Because if you get the cabinets, like he drew a picture for me. Like this, like this,
Mhm.
there's too many cabinets, so there's no flexibility to be able to push coolers down. So sometimes if you have too much storage, you don't have enough room. Because it blocks you from being able to do something, so if you have a sink cabinet,
That's more open.
it's more open and can flow down, then all of the coolers should fit in there. So I could probably do that for $400 or $500 for both of them, like the 2 5-foot ones. So probably around 11,000 or 1,200, we can make that area over there look really neat and organized. And the drivers do the best they can, and so does Denise. It's always busy and crazy in there. But the more I look at those coolers, they make me personally crazy. And I like the appearance of having things neat and organized when people walk in.
How do you access the whiteboard now? To write
So
on
we
it?
wouldn't push it all the way against, we would have it pushed out. So the countertop would come right to where the door frame is. And there would still be room behind there to be able to write on the whiteboard. And the countertop would be flat and wouldn't have that, lip that they have.
Mhm.
It would just be flat. So it would be like a table, but storage. And honestly, that dining room is getting busier and busier every afternoon. So I'm trying to just just get things out of there, because we have, and I'm happy about it. We have a lot of card players and everything there in the afternoon, and I just like it to look a little more organized.
Do we have the money?
Yes, we do. So I have money in, the gift account and the formula grant.
And how much did you say that would total?
I think it would be like, so the unfinished, I was looking for white. I can't find white. If I could find white, it might be a couple $100 more. Cause white, then you don't have to paint it.
Yeah.
Unfinished, you have to paint it.
Yeah.
So each cabinet unfinished is $210, so that's $420. Plus this would be $600. And he did say I could get just the countertop without the cabinets. So, you know, I would say 1,000. If I do find white, I'd rather spend a little bit more.
Mhm.
And we could split it between the extra money I have in the formula grant and, our gift account has several $1,000s in it right now. We've gotten some donations from people who have passed. So
So
if that's
You
okay
need-
with you guys.
we need a motion.
I don't need one, but I would like one,
Yeah,
just so
I
I have
think
your
that's
support
right.
on it.
I'll make a motion to purchase cabinets for the coolers and whatnot in that room.
Do you have a second? I'll second it.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other discussion? Okay, we need a
No
roll.
discussion, Harvey? You think it's a good idea?
No, he's not saying
Let's see
anything.
how it goes.
It's not gonna change anything for you.
Now, they're gonna have to go down to get the coolers out, or is it
No,
gonna
we'll
be?
have them out for
Oh,
them.
okay.
Well, we go down anyways.
They go down anyway. So the only thing they're
I'm
doing is
trying
opening a
to-
door.
Trying to think of making it easier for lifting things, so.
Yeah,
It
I mean,
is
they're on the ground
ground
anyway,
anyways,
under the
yeah.
table.
Like every day is a different ones, depending on what they give us, bring,
Yeah,
sometimes need a big one, sometimes need a small one.
Okay.
Harvey was just afraid I was gonna throw coolers away,
I don't care.
which was my first intention.
I know where the door's at.
But I did ask the Meals on Wheels drivers, so, about the coolers, cause there is a lot of them there. So,
Okay, so we have a motion on the table. Any other discussion? We roll call vote?
Jeff,
Yes,
Carol
Yes.
Laughlin.
Yes.
Carol Smith,
Yes.
Paula,
Yes.
Harvey,
Yes,
Donna, yes.
Okay, so motion carries unanimously
thank you.
and you'll keep us updated.
Yep. You'll see it too.
I think it'll look nice.
Okay, finances?
Nothing new.
So it sounds like finances are in good shape.
Yeah, I think we've done a good job of not overspending and we still have, you know, some formula grant money in case there is anything that we need. You know, little things like that. And we did get more in the formula grant because of our, senior population going up.
Population is going up.
So I think we're okay. I mean, budget time will start and we'll ask for this and that. And, I think we're doing okay.
Okay, any other new business at this time?
Yes. I've been thinking about this since the hoedown. And of course, we didn't have a meeting in July. And the last meeting I didn't make it.
So here you
now
are.
Here I am. I've kind of been thinking that for events, especially events, that we could give people name tags. I find it very likable to talk to somebody face to face with a name.
Okay.
And I think it's more sociable.
And
Some
it-
people hate name tags. That's why we stopped doing them.
I actually
I'm
was
fine with it.
talking to a few in the bingo, and the people there thought it was a great idea, so.
To have them for activities as well.
Well, I don't know how.
Well,
we would
especially for
start.
bigger events, when you have
Yeah.
a
100 people
lot
at
of people,
Christmas.
it would be, and it certainly helps checking in.
Okay.
Exactly.
Just saying.
It does help.
Yeah.
But maybe eventually, in the long run, if you get a certain number of people that attend certain activities, you can make a permanent. Cause I know the library has them
How
for
many
their
people use
desks,
that?
permanent little tags.
But then you have to remember.
That you
them or
pick
leave
up.
them.
Yeah, how many people lose them or?
So
That's just
permanent
about-
tags that you make for
Like a
one
name
event
tag.
and then people bring them with them?
Or collect them at the
Or
end.
collect them at the
Here
end.
And just lay them out
But
and
if
come
he,
in
if
and
they're
leave
gonna come
them.
to that event again,
You're right.
they can just pick them up.
Okay.
Somebody at our church built a
Reusable.
slotted thing in the front of our narthex where we could all put our tags and then pick them up when we come on a Sunday and at the end, put them there. Because we found that when we didn't have that, and people came with their tag, they went home with their tag, next week they forgot it or they
Right.
lost it.
Yeah.
This way, it's always there.
Yes.
And
The
it didn't
library
take
does
up
that
a lot
too.
of space.
Yeah, they hold them too.
Yeah,
You can get holders where you could just slide,
Yeah.
you know, like
Mhm.
do a quick makeshift, you
I
know,
think
make
yeah.
it semi-permanent thing, you know.
Nice personal thing.
yeah,
Talk to
sure.
People by
Yep,
name.
I'll look on Amazon and some other,
And it could start with just paper.
Sure.
I think if
See how
people
it goes.
don't want to wear a tag, they're not gonna be forced to wear a tag. If you don't
Right,
put your
yeah,
name
I
in,
know,
you
I'm
don't have
kidding,
to.
yeah.
you know.
Put 'em in the
It's like-
pocket.
Yeah,
yeah. Sure,
it's an option, yeah.
okay,
I know, I would appreciate it. I mean, I'm finally learning people's names.
yeah,
you know.
I would too, because I forget names easily.
I
I'm
do,
not one to
yeah.
remember names.
Mhm.
yep,
I'm with you.
okay, no problem.
Any other new business? Moving on to old business, pickleball starts Thursday again.
Pickleball starts Thursday again, and I am submitting the 2 CPC grants. I separated Wally Park and Prifty Park, instead of having them together. So 4 pickleball courts at Wally, 2 here at Prifty. That's going to the Park and Rec Board on Wednesday for their final approval and signature. And then probably on the 20th, I think their meeting is at 6. I hope it's at 6, it's the day before I leave for Arizona. Will be the CPC meeting that I will encourage everyone to attend if they're able to support pickleball.
The date
Is that
20th?
here?
It would be here in this room. I
this
think
room,
they
yeah.
meet in this room.
And what's
On
the
the
date?
10th?
I think it's the 20th
20th?
and September,
20th.
Ooh.
and I think it's at 6. It might be at 7. But I will let you know. I just want to give you a heads up. If it's the 21st, I can't go. I will be in Arizona. So I'm
Be gone
hoping-
too, yeah.
I'm hoping that it's not on the 21st. I think they meet on Wednesdays. So if you,
You know, that's the same date that the American Legion is having.
I know
their
it is.
spaghetti supper for proceeds for the senior center.
I know, I know. I don't plan when, yeah,
I know.
I know.
I'm just saying. Too bad.
yeah. I know. That's why I don't know what time it's at. So
This
dinner starts at 5.
Yeah.
And if the meeting's not till 7,
Oh,
maybe
then
someone
that's
could do
fine.
both.
Yeah.
After, well,
But I would
definitely if
need,
it's at
yeah, but I
7.
would need, I just need to find out what time they meet. I'm not really sure
Mm.
what time they meet. Just throwing it out there. Then I'm gonna throw it on our Facebook page too, to just have people show up to the meeting if they can. I have a lot of letters of support. I don't think it's gonna be an issue. But I don't think it would hurt for people to come and say they support it, or at least just be sitting in support of it. So, and
So
that's,
you'll let us know. the
yes,
time,
I will.
Even if you send out an email or a
Yep,
call or something.
I will
Okay,
let you know.
Okay. Anything else? Any other old business?
Any news about relocation or expansion? Anything being talked about?
So there was an article in the paper I haven't read yet,
Mhm.
so I don't know what the article said.
Basically what we talked
Yeah.
about that, the board is interested in discussing.
It was
any
actually a
options.
very good article.
Yeah,
Yeah, I haven't read
Very
it
good
yet.
article.
basically what we said.
Yeah.
We're just interested in any options for relocating or redoing in here
Right.
and.
Gave the statistics, which is
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
and-
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, the select board had it in their meeting and they said that we had submitted a letter and moved on from there, so I don't know the next steps other than having more conversation about it.
Right.
But like I had said, you're not on a list until you're on a list. So now
Yeah.
we're on a list, or we're in the process of being on a list. You know, there's capital projects in the town and we weren't on that list, so hopefully we'll be formally placed on a list with formal conversations about it. I think that was the point of our conversation at our last meeting. That's why we wrote the letter. The newspaper picked up the blip at the
Yeah, the
select
meeting.
board's meeting. I wanted to ask further questions about it, so I think people are asking more about it, so
Yeah.
it's good. Unless you guys want me to invite a select board member to come in so you can talk to them. I mean, I don't know the next step. I
Yeah.
just,
They should at least discuss it. Someone should then come back and say, well, there's different possibilities. No, why don't we get together and hash some of it out? If they come in now, we don't have any definite suggestion, and they probably won't either. So
yeah,
I think just wait and see if.
Well, they have to kind of realize, the select board has realized it's not just residents from Southwick that are coming in here. We have residents come from other areas, which
Yep.
should be.
right. But their concern is gonna be the Southwick residents,
Right.
cause it's Southwick taxpayers, and it's not any different in any other
No, it isn't.
city or town. You're gonna wanna hear from your own residents what they think, because ultimately they're the ones who are gonna vote on it in town meeting. Like, I don't know the complete process of becoming a capital
Yeah,
project
I don't
on the list. But I'm sure we'll hear more about it. It's still fairly new.
Do you think any kind of survey going out and asking townspeople, you know, what do you think of our senior center, you know,
Mhm.
any opinions you think it?
So we did that in the survey for the
Master plan?
master plan and for aging friendly dementia when
Alright.
Becky was here.
Yeah.
So it was definitely stressed in there that we need more
Yeah.
room, and
So
so
we've already done that step.
sort
We're
of, so I would think they'd wanna do like a feasibility study and see how feasible it is. Again, this is me just talking about
Yeah,
knowing other projects in other communities and not Southwick. Towns are different than cities,
Yeah.
so I have to remember that and recognize that. Unless there's somebody out there who's listening to this meeting who would like to donate land, money,
yeah.
resources, we'd be willing to accept that. And there may be. What?
She can donate her snake house.
Yeah, right, yeah. So, I
Not
mean,
thinking.
there's very generous people in this town, like there are in other communities, and maybe it's just hasn't been on their radar either.
Right,
That a senior center would be a great way to, donate land or money. That would be helpful. So, we'll see.
Yeah.
I think just getting the word out there
yeah.
is the first step.
Where was the article published?
I guess it was in the Penny Saver this
Yeah, it
past
was-
week, so, I did not read it.
Penny saver, they call it the reminder now. Which
It is a
which
penny
It's
saver.
called the Penny Saver on the front,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Is it?
Penny saver.
Yeah. So it was in the Penny Saver, like on the 5th or 6th page, cause I didn't see it on the front,
Yeah.
And,
but it was inside.
it was inside. They also did a nice article on pickleball too, I think the week before that. So, unfortunately, my name comes up a lot because of the two hats, but it's two different departments. Theoretically. So, to be continued on that, I think, do you want me to keep it under old business as we move forward, just in
I
case?
think so.
So we can continue to talk about it? Okay,
Yeah, we have to keep it in the forefront and keep reminding people that, you know, we need to do something. Yep.
I'll just leave it under, new senior center
Yeah,
discussion, just to continue it under old business.
Mhm. Any other old business? Seeing none, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
A second. Okay, any further discussion? We need a roll call vote to adjourn.
Jack,
Yeah.
Carol Laughlin,
Yes.
Carol Smith,
Yes.
Paula,
Yes,
Harvey,
Yes.
Donna Foisy, yes.
okay, a motion to adjourn unanimous at 1:07.
Alright.